This is Lisa. You guys are listening to Brett and Chuck on Are You Shitting Me?
There you go.
Awesome.
Hey.
See? First try. That was awesome. And he's easy to forget, so it's okay. Don't worry about that.
If God with personal knowledge and a love for craft beer, then tune into our podcast and let us bend your ear. From UFOs to rock and roll, you'll be on TFL your radio. Say, are you shitting me?
Today we are doing a special event in downtown Naperville, Illinois. Naperville Ale Fest, world-renowned. Breweries from all over here. This is a great festival to be at. If you're a local brewer, you should be here. This is my first time here. Brett, this is what, your third time here?
Or fourth at least.
Oh, fourth time. It's an honor to be here. We are here on behalf of Blind Corner Brewery today, who was so gracious to kind to help us get in here. So just want to give a shout out to them, and thank you to Eric.
How do you feel about this being your first Brewfest, Chuck?
So far I like it, Brett. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah. I don't see Miller Lite.
I am a little disappointed that they don't have my Miller Lite here, but I'm going to get over it.
Modelo.
There's plenty other fine beers that are here. Just looking around, we're still at the first hour of the open. Overcast, not too hot today. We got a decent crowd, but hopefully it'll get a little bit.
Well, these are just the early birds. Paid the extra money to get in at noon instead of 1.
These are early birds.
Yeah.
And
These are the alcoholics that like to start drinking early.
so far we're on our first beer.
But they say 18 beers is the most that we're allowed to have.
I just noticed that. All right, it's going to be a fun day. Off the cusp here, we're going to make it work.
Yeah, we're going to wing it. We're going to chat hopefully with some people here shortly and find out about their beer history.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
Oh man, I need a beer.
Welcome to AYSM podcast. I'm Chuck. This is my co-host Brett.
Hey, I'm Brett.
Who do we have the pleasure of? Who's going to tell us a great story today?
Megan and Chris.
Megan and
Emily
Chris.
is also kind
Emily's
of
in the
out.
background. She's all ready to chime in. I think she's going to
She's
be.
like, you're telling the story wrong.
They're so gracious to come over. They got a great beer drinking story that they're going to tell us. So go ahead. Let's hear what we have.
Me and Emily were living in Louisiana at the time,
Okay.
and Emily and Chris were just dating. They are now married. Emily was traveling for work, but Chris had come to town from Houston to hang out for the weekend. Me and Chris happened to be the only two in town, so he reached out. Him and I had never really spent a ton of time together. We were in groups, but we didn't really know each other, so he had said, hey, I'm in town, you want to go hang out? So we went to one of our favorite spots in Hammond, Louisiana, the Red, White, and Brew.
The Red, White, and Brew. That's the name of it. Shout out to Red, White, and Brew,
Shout out to
Louisiana.
Red, White, and Brew.
Real awesome place. Just hundreds of beers, wines, all out there. You could just go grab a can of anything, put it in a chiller that would chill stuff in like 2-3 minutes, like a super cold ice
Get out of
bath.
here. That's awesome.
And then you just go up, they'd scan it, and you could pour it right there.
Oh,
Nice.
wow.
Yeah.
So they're
Mostly
not
craft
sponsors, but they
beers.
should be.
Yeah.
Mostly craft beers. There were also wines. You could also put that in there.
Nice.
Saturday nights, the owner would cook for whoever was there. Have jambalaya and just drink
Oh.
beer for free.
Yeah.
Oh, jambalaya.
That's,
Hell yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Nice.
So great spot if anyone's ever in Hammond, Louisiana. We were hanging out, having a couple of beers, and the bartender was chatting with us. And at one point, he was like, does your girlfriend want something else? And we were just like, oh, no, I'm okay. We didn't even think to correct him.
Yeah, why would you?
This has happened more than once to us.
Maybe there's some deeper to the story that
We will be sent, all three of us.
Yeah.
We get picked as the couple too often, and my wife just says,
Aw.
And
Emily's okay with it, though.
500 a couple weeks ago, and then some guy was like, oh, I guess you two are the ones that are married. And we went, no, I'm not married. So now that they are married and he wears a ring when we go out, they'll be like, oh, is that your wife? And I just say yes.
It's easier.
Just go with
It's
it.
easier.
we both had motorcycles at the time. So the bartender was like, oh, I just imagine you guys meet and driving down the coast of California on your motorcycles together. And we're like, yeah, that's how we met.
Went with
Just
it.
everything,
Right?
okay.
Yeah.
easier.
So Chris and I were getting a little tired, so we were like, let's go back to the apartment. We bought a bottle of wine at the Red, White, and Brew, and then we got some cheese. Chris was feeling fancy because he had his first real job.
But we get back to Emily's place, and we somewhere got a Jenga set. And we decided we're going to make a drinking Jenga game, and we're already feeling pretty good.
Just the
All
two
right.
of us.
You're talking about filling out the
Yeah.
blot, right?
So
Okay,
we
I got you.
take
Okay,
a regular Jenga and start writing rules. Gets weird rules on there, you know.
Give us
No.
2 rules. Example.
Trade shirts with the person to your left.
And there's just two of you.
Yeah.
Just to make sure I have it right.
It was for the future, but it made sense at the time. And then there's rules like
Put this one back.
put this one back and take another. And so we're making this game, we're drinking, and all of a sudden we both just stop and we look at each other and we're like, neither of us live here. We're back at Emily's apartment and Dan's, but Dan's not there either. And we're both just sitting in this apartment like somehow we had the keys or ways to get in. We're like, we don't live here. Why did we not go somewhere else?
Right?
We stuck with it. We made the drinking Jenga. It's been played a lot.
All
That
right.
was the start of a great friendship, and now here we are in Naperville at a beer festival.
Tell your story on a
bunch
podcast.
A year.
Yeah, we've been to probably 7 or 8 beer festivals at least, just
Oh,
us
wow.
3.
Just today?
So,
Oh.
no, just
So, all right, is there a brewery you're looking forward to trying today?
I don't know them that well. So
Okay.
it's hard, but this is a Pale Ale Fest, and I'm a big IPA fan, so it just seems right.
All
There
right.
you go.
We decided to do this yesterday.
Perfect.
So Chris texted me
Good.
at 7:30 yesterday morning and said, "What are you doing this weekend?"
Let's go.
Sent the link, and I said yes.
All right, so I have a beer-related question. How do you know when you've had too much? Like, what do you do? And you're all right, I've had too much to drink.
I'm 33 years old, and I still don't think I know.
Okay. Awesome. We appreciate you joining us,
Yeah,
and
thank you
hopefully you
guys.
enjoy the
Appreciate it.
festival. Stop by again if you're bored and you got more to say.
You gotta get me more beer.
First of all, I'm Brett. That's Chuck.
Pleasure.
Nice to meet you.
And who are you, sir?
My name is Servana.
Servana?
Servana.
Awesome.
Servana, okay.
What was the very first beer that you had ever had? Not just here.
The first
And did it suck?
beer, yeah, god awful. I have no idea what it was. I just remember the taste was horrible. And I stuck to hard liquor for a while until, I don't know, probably I graduated college. That's when I started enjoying beer.
So you didn't get into beer until after college?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, you're drinking hard liquor all the way through college.
Went through phases.
Oh, wow. That's a rough way to go.
Yeah.
All right.
Now I don't drink hard liquor at all, and I just stick to beer.
Smart.
Maybe you
So-
did it in the right order.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
All right, so how do you personally know when you've had enough to drink?
Someone tells me.
Hey, by the way, you're cut off, that kind of a thing?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you're talking weird, or I think you're tipsy.
Hey, you're standing on the table.
Yeah, exactly.
Somebody tells you, and then you
Where'd
know.
your shoe go? Like that kind of stuff.
Nice. Yeah, Chuck likes to bust out little Whitney Houston on the karaoke machine. So.
Yeah, that's when you know I've had too much.
Set him off.
We're
That's a
setting up the
telltale
karaoke
sign.
machine. We're singing Whitney Houston. That's
He just walks around with one. So,
Do you have any beers that you pretend to like, but you really hate? I
No.
got one. I'm going to tell you after.
I was gonna say most IPAs.
yes.
Thank you. That's exactly what I was.
I
yeah.
feel like I have to like it, but honestly,
What don't you
just-
like about IPAs? They're too hoppy, right?
it's. I was gonna say it's a little bit bitter that I'm not really expecting, even though I
Yep.
know I should be. Like, there's a good taste initially, and then it's like bitter, and I'm like, I don't.
Yep, I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's your beer that you like absolutely love? Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Stout in the summer, doesn't matter. You'll drink it. What's your beer?
I think like I go through phases. I would say right now there's like a distill sour beer out there. Most of the distill sour beers I really like.
Okay.
But I don't drink. I feel like I can't drink like 5 of them. I can
Yeah,
have 1 or 2.
those are hard.
Yeah.
But I really
Those are
like
not
them.
session beers, Brett. That's
Yeah.
what
They're
we would
not.
say.
It's a session beer.
Like, yeah, you could do one, and you're like, yeah, I'm good enough now.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting me have that.
Yeah, I usually end with those because I enjoy them a lot, but I'm like I can't drink too many.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, do you have any? I don't know, beer related or any? It could be tequila. You
Yeah.
mentioned tequila. What's your story that?
I'm gonna assume that this is coming from college too.
It
if
is
you're only
coming
drinking
from
hard
college.
liquor during college, so
Oh,
let's
man.
hear the story.
Okay. All right, you have to bear with me a little bit. It's
Yeah,
been a
no, it's
long
fine.
time.
Yeah,
since
yeah.
I've been
we can
involved.
edit it.
Okay, I'll say the first time I ever drank was, I would say, probably one of the most memorable times. I'm not going to tell you how old I was, but it was the first time I ever
You were
drank.
legal, I'm sure.
Yep.
Like everybody
Yeah,
else.
everyone
Yeah,
is-
we got it.
Yep, exactly. And it was at a college party, and I wasn't thinking I would drink. I didn't plan on it. I never drank before. I wasn't intending on it. And a friend of mine convinced me to try alcohol, and he gave me a cup, like he poured it in like a coffee cup, basically. So I drank this thing. I didn't like it, but I was like, I gotta drink it. So let me just basically chug this thing. Turns out it was vodka. It was about like 6 shots of vodka in a coffee cup. I basically remember that first part of the night leading up to the drinking.
Okay.
The next thing I really remember is I woke up in lobby in our college dorm.
Oh, man.
Missing a shoe.
Oh, man.
The shoe cuddle circle.
Yep. And the next day, it's next morning already. I didn't live in the dorms, by the way, so I have no idea where I am.
Oh.
I know I'm in my friend's dorm in a lobby area, missing a shoe. I try and walk back. I meet this random person I've never met before, and he said, "Hey, you're the guy from the picture." And I was like, I don't know what you're talking
From the
about.
picture?
From the picture. That's what he said. I was like, oh my God. I get back to my buddy's dorm, and he shows me this picture, and it's of me passed out, butt naked.
Whoa.
And I guess he didn't post it. It was before posting.
Thank God.
He had it. He was just like showing everyone he could find in the dorm. So I had as a minor celebrity for a little bit.
It sounds like you had a good night.
Oh, yeah, I don't remember. I don't.
Do you still have the picture?
Oh no, I personally don't, but I know 2 people that do. And,
Okay, all right.
I give them a solid bribe every once in a while to keep it that way.
Nice. All right, if you want to share it with us so we can put it on our socials, let us know. we can take care of that for you.
No, I think that is not going to happen.
No, all right. Just thought I'd give it a shot. That's
cool.
Awesome in a bad way.
Yeah,
That's great.
It's one of the best nights I don't remember, I guess.
Nice.
That way.
Awesome.
There you go.
Well, we appreciate you stopping by and sharing that story with us.
Absolutely.
Thank
That
you
was
very much.
fun. Yeah.
Thank you.
Of course.
Chickadee check wreck.
Better check yourself.
Before you wreck yourself. You better check yourself before you wreck yourself.
So what do you think of the beer festival so far there, Chuck?
I think it's good times. Not a bad day. A little bit on the warmer side. We are trying to get people to come over and talk to us.
Yeah, but nobody wants to talk to us, Chuck.
It is a little difficult for people to spiel their drunk stories out into a podcast that they don't know yet. For 2 people that they don't know, so I totally get that. But handful of people that we've had so far, have pretty good stories.
Yeah.
Glad that they could come over. And we're really looking forward to talking to some of these owners and brewers. And we just want to talk about beer.
I tell you, probably another hour, and people will be opening up because they're under the influence of this said beer.
Yeah. So we're drinking. What are how many ounces are these, Brett, that we're drinking?
Oh, I don't know. It's got to be like
this looks like a
4-ounce pour.
Yeah. Maybe I would say about a 4-ounce.
18 is the limit, Chuck.
So some of the things that we are running into, though, are there's a lot of hired hands here. So it's hard to get people over that can talk about beer, that have the knowledge of the actual brewer that they're pouring for. And right now it's busy to pull them away, so that is a bit of a challenge. Understandably, they're doing what they do, and we're trying to do what we do, and here we are.
I was aware of this. I don't think you were, being your first beer fest, but there's quite a few volunteers who are pouring, and they don't know anything about the beers. You just try to ask them a simple question. They don't know.
Yeah.
You know?
Although we did find one brand ambassador over here with Half Acre. She was very knowledgeable on the craft beer and the craft beer situation and the trend that's going on right now. She'd actually be a good person to talk to.
Yeah, she's in their marketing department or something, and
she's a brand ambassador.
Yeah. Marketing.
Let's talk about today's beer trend in craft beer.
Got Reese joining us now. Reese, you're working here at the festival today.
Yes, I am.
Are you volunteer?
I actually work for Half Acre. I'm out here slinging beer for Half Acre. And making people smile and making sure they get a certain level of wasted that's safe. And, you know,
you are so responsible.
Reese is responsible for getting people wasted.
Yeah. Responsible wastivity.
There you go.
Which isn't even a real word, but
I'm going to get to know you a little bit better before we get into some really hard hitting. What was the first beer that you drank that you can remember?
Man, the first beer that I drank.
And did it suck?
Definitely sucked. I drank some malt liquor. It was Mickey's.
Oh,
Mickey's. I'm familiar with Mickey's.
Yeah,
I know Mickey's.
Malt liquor.
Come in a little chubby.
Yeah.
And this was circa, yikes, late 80s, early 90s.
Late 80s, early 90s.
Without aging myself and without being illegal.
There you go. Awesome. All right. And how do you personally know when you've had too much to drink? Do you do karaoke? Do you like bust out dancing? How do you know, like, all right, that's it?
It's the breathing, man. Its breaths get a little shorter. It's like,
Right.
whoa, okay. I might need to have maybe a good fart, and then I can possibly have another beer. But if not that, I'm done. So I know early. When you get this age, you know when to get out of the game.
Yeah.
Or out of the jam, as we say.
What's your biggest beer-related regret?
Man. My biggest beer-related regret was beers for breakfast, which I still partake in every once in a
Beers
while.
for breakfast. All right.
Yeah, good
There's one.
6:15 in the morning beer always would get the day started.
Or ended.
Is
Or
it?
ended, depending on the beer.
Is that
Yeah.
after you've gone to bed, or you haven't gone to bed yet?
I went to bed, I'm up, I open the refrigerator, I see cold orange juice, I see a cold beer.
Yep.
You're going for the beer. Beer for breakfast.
Beer for breakfast.
All right.
Something maybe with some Citra hop, maybe Mosaic, so you can get the whole orange juice feel. At least it looks like it's
All right.
orange.
All right, so question, if you can tell us, cool. What do you do for Half Acre?
I work on the sales and marketing team.
Right on. That's why you're here?
That's why I'm here. I used to
Slinging
actually try and make beer and all that other stuff in all of my different beer jobs, but now, after almost dying at a brewery,
Oh, shit.
now I'm not making beer anymore. I'm just here to drink it and
Please
talk
tell
to
me
people
you almost
about
fell into a vessel and...
it. I got blasted by the hot water tank.
Oh, shit.
And couldn't walk.
That's
and all
not
that
as funny,
stuff.
man.
Oh wow, that's some serious
Damn.
stuff right there.
Yeah, you know, my arm, my legs,
Wow.
Ouch.
a private area, but I'm back. Everything's good now, guys.
All right. For all the ladies out there, Reese is all good.
Awesome.
I'm like a craft beer martyr or something.
There you
but
go.
I didn't die. So
All
I'm
right,
glad
so
that you're okay. You're up and walking.
I'm up and walking.
You're still slinging, so that's important.
slinging beers.
Yeah.
All right, so what did Chuck tell you we were looking for here? A good beer story?
A good beer story.
All right, you
And
got to have a couple.
Let's hear the
I
good
have
beer
plenty,
story.
but I have one in particular that I was thinking about. I was talking to my coworker about.
All right.
In my Lagunitas days, I used to work for Lagunitas, and we had an event, one of those good super get wasted events. And I leave and I go home. Before I head home, I stop at a friend's house that lives around the corner from me. Fellowshipped with my man for a second and went home. I wake up the next morning, get ready to go to work, so I go outside and it's like, where's my car?
Oh, shit.
It's a classic dude, where's your car situation.
Yeah.
Where's my car? So I walk to the end of the block. I'm like, shit, it's not over here. Somebody stole it? Stealing cars over here? Did it get towed? No, I think I paid all my tickets. The friend's house that I visited was literally around the corner from me, so I usually walk over there. After searching far and beyond, I walk to the friend's block, and my car is parked at the end of the block with the hazard lights on. It had been there since 9 p.m. This is 9 a.m. the next day. So I literally went over there, hung out with him, had a beer, and walked home and forgot that I had my beer.
Jeez,
My
Reese.
car.
You still had your hazards on though. 12 hours later.
Still had my hazards on.
And they
got
didn't
in the
tow you.
car,
And you didn't get
he
towed.
towed me, and I was able to start my car right up and drive till I could. And I just had to thank God, like, sweet Jesus, man. This
Wow.
is bad.
That's
All right.
awesome.
You know what I'm saying? So don't drink and drive, people.
That's
Yeah,
the moral.
Don't
Ever.
drink and drive,
This was all-
and don't
Yeah.
forget that you have your car there.
Don't forget, and if you don't forget that you have your car. 'cause
And if
it-
you do, make sure your hazards are on because they won't touch it.
They didn't touch it. My car was literally
That's
sitting at
awesome.
the end of the block, blinking. I literally turn on the block and look down the block, and I see my car just blinking with the hazard lights on, and I'm just like, whoa. The next thing was just like, I hope I get to the car and it starts up.
shit.
You know,
Yeah.
'cause it's been sitting out.
Oh wow.
But one of a billion beer stories, just from morning beers to grilling with beer to trying to make beer that turned out terrible. It's half the fun. Live and direct from the Naperville Ale Fest.
Yep.
I met these two great gentlemen. And keep the pod going. Get more beer stories. Get this shit
Yeah,
going
we're-
on. Come out to Half Acre and tell them that you met Reese, and you probably won't get shit for free. But you can tell them that you met Reese, and he was a cool guy, and he spreaded the Half Acre name.
Hey,
Doing
Reese,
a good
you-
job.
thank you for the promotion. I must
Yeah.
really appreciate that.
I got, oh my Lord, plenty of beer related stuff. And if you guys ever are on Instagram,
We are.
My name on Instagram is the Urban Craftsman all together, and that's MEN because you guys are Urban Craftsmen also.
The Urban Craft.
On there, how I started working in beer, I used to do beer reviews way before I really knew that much about beer. I was like literally a dude with a government job that got on an early lunch break and would go downtown Chicago and just go to different bars and try beers and film it. And through that, Brewery started following me and sending me beer to review, and that's how I started working in craft beer.
Nice.
People started recognizing me for online, so I appreciate y'all coming over and asking me to come and talk to y'all.
Yeah, we
and
appreciate you.
Figure we'll be hitting you up again later for some more stories.
Please do. After a sneaked beer or so, because you got to sneak them here, I'll probably have another beer story or two for you, good brother.
Awesome.
Right.
Thanks, Reese. Appreciate you joining us.
No problem.
Have a good one.
Oh, man. It was all pleasure. Man.
Thanks, bud.
No problem.
Appreciate it, man.
Damn, I'm thirsty. I want a beer. What about you? You want a beer?
Welcome. So we're sitting here with Rich now. Rich, where are you from?
I'm from Woodridge, Illinois.
Woodridge,
Lived there my
okay.
whole life,
Okay.
aside from college.
Right on. All right, so we're going to get to know you a little bit. What was the first beer that you tried that you can remember? And did it suck?
Corona Extra? Yes, because I was probably like 10.
Yeah.
Corona Extra at 10.
That's what my dad would drink.
Okay.
And,
That's actually a pretty good beer, I would say.
My dad's group, with a lime, of course.
There-
My dad's like friend group was very. My whole life has been very like party hard, because I was born when my parents were relatively young. My mom was 17.
Okay.
She had me.
All right.
So they were still in their party age.
Sure.
So I was like the party child.
All
So
right.
I'm much older than all of their kids too. So they would introduce me to alcohol over time throughout my life, just very light amounts.
Different stages.
So like a sip of beer here and there.
So
and
you-
he drank Corona all the time, so that's what I remember.
Do you still drink Corona?
Yeah, actually.
Okay.
Corona and Modelo I like, with a lime.
Oh, Modelo's a great beer. Corona's a good beer. Modelo's a better beer.
Yeah,
though. That's
Modelo
good.
I can do.
We're on the right path here.
I can do the dark. That one is my. I can
Modelo
drink
Negro,
that,
that's
yeah.
a good beer. Yeah.
So
So at 10, you didn't sneak that first beer? Your parents
No.
kind of introduced it to you and you got to drink
I've
it
been
then?
a pretty responsible kid my whole life, actually.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds very
I
responsible.
did not really get into trouble. I even had some friends who got into a lot of trouble growing up.
This is
This is the
your
one?
school?
Not him, no.
Okay. So how long has he known you for behind you?
Since kindergarten.
Okay, so he knows whether you're lying or not right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
right.
we've known each other for like 23, 24 years.
Okay.
Damn.
So you're
Right
pretty good on the straight path, is what
Yeah.
you're saying. All right, that's pretty impressive. So 10 years old, first beer, Corona Extra, and would you continue drinking after that throughout your?
I didn't really start actually drinking, like a sip here and there at family occasions, until I was senior year, summer of high school. So after I'd graduated high school.
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Huh. All through high school, you went through without drinking
Yeah.
beer.
Again, like the occasional thing.
Yeah.
Even at prom, a little bit. At that point, maybe a little more. Less than a month of school left, kind of thing.
So pretty responsible.
Pretty much senior year, summer. Yeah.
All right.
So what was your favorite beer so far today that you've had here?
Actually, this like lime beer that I just got. I can't even remember the brewery.
Oh, that's over at Half Acre right there.
Right there. Yeah, Half Acre.
Half Acre has it.
I feel like I could drink like a gallon of that. It's very light,
It's a session beer.
pleasant,
Yeah.
very refreshing.
All right.
Yeah. There's like a lot of beers that are good to me, but if I had more than a glass, it would start to be like a little heavier. And I don't like it very. That's why I like beers kind of like Modelo or Corona. They're very
Easy
you
drinkers.
just drink them for a while.
Yeah.
This feels like one of those beers to me, and that's my preference. Flavor-wise, there's like better beers,
Okay.
but I can't have a ton of that without
Okay.
starting to feel gross.
Is there any beer that you pretend to like but you actually hate?
Like an IPA.
Really heavy IPAs sometimes, yeah. I like pale ales more than I like IPAs.
All right. I do too,
When
actually.
it gets too hoppy, that's a little too much
Yeah,
for me.
I think that's the common theme for today is too many hops in the IPA.
Yeah, they've gotten a little out of control over the years.
Right? I don't need 20 hops. Why are you doing that?
Yeah.
Go with 3 and make it really good.
So your good buddy that's been here with you since grade school,
Yeah.
what's he going to tell me would be a good sign for you that you've had too many?
Probably nothing. I don't
Really?
think there's ever been a day where I've out-drunked him.
You've
I'm
drunked
normally
him.
taking care of him and all of our friends.
He's nodding his head yes.
Yeah.
So
I tend to still be pretty responsible with my drinking habits.
Okay, so this kind of leads into our next question, which is some of the good things that we're getting today is What's a good beer drinking story that you would have offhand that you want to share with us? Your buddy looks like he's got one. He's ready to go.
Let me tell you about Rich.
Man, there was a time where in high school, there's a pretty crazy night of drinking with friends with like strip poker. It was
it is crazy.
Is this high school?
pouring rain outside.
Okay.
One of my friends at the time, who was the twin sister of my girlfriend at the time, was naked from strip poker, and she ran out in the rain. We were both pretty hammered. Everyone else was so hammered they didn't notice, so I had to chase her outside. I was thankfully not very naked.
She snuck out of the house? She was a naked girl that snuck outside the house that nobody noticed?
It wasn't really snuck. It was like ran.
Okay.
I don't know what happened.
But you were the only one that noticed the naked
Yes.
girl. Okay.
'Cause I was probably still the most sober at that point. And I remember carrying her back in the pouring rain while she was like full naked. And I think I was in my underwear, if I remember.
So neither of you are good at poker is what I got for this story.
No, I was the most clothed, for sure. But probably also because I was the most sober at the time.
Gotcha. Awesome. Is there anything you're looking forward to drinking here that you need to go hit?
Honestly, if I can find a beer better than this one I'm currently drinking, I'd be pretty happy, but this is a happy surprise.
So he's sticking with the half-acre lime lager for right now.
That's pretty good.
All right.
Yeah, they're getting a lot of good reviews.
We appreciate you sitting down and talking with us. Share your
thanks
story.
For having me.
Nice meeting you, Rich.
Yeah. You guys have a good one.
Beer. Now we're being joined by Cameron. So is this your first time at the Naperville Ale Fest?
No, I've been here. It's probably my 5th year or so.
Thought you looked familiar. Favorite beer so far today?
That is a very hard decision to make.
Yeah.
I think it was Miskatonic. They had a mole stout.
Oh.
It's an 11% ABV.
Okay.
But it's got a really nice chocolatey and spicy flavor to it.
Mole stout.
Lisa!
We're going to have
Sorry,
to check that.
you'll have to edit that out. Podcast.
He's chatting with us on our podcast.
Doing a podcast.
Why are you smirking? Oh, it's not live. So
they're going to edit stuff.
Yeah, we got plenty of time to edit all kinds of things.
You don't have to cover your mouth. No.
I've read a lot of books.
I was on my way to the bathroom and I saw this.
Yeah, he thought. Where do we work?
You're
None
just
of it.
people that are making podcasts.
It's true.
We're
our podcast
we're
has
completely
been,
independent.
Yeah.
I'm not judging. I'm just saying,
Oh,
okay,
no.
you're people.
It's
that
fine if
make
you
are.
podcasts.
It's
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, a little bit. Podcast
just
has been
wanna
out
know.
for about 3.5
Do I
years.
need to
so
sign something?
if we're going to use your voice, then yes. Otherwise, I'll edit you out.
No, I sound like a 12-year-old.
You do
I don't
sound like
know.
a 12-year-old.
I didn't
okay,
say
we were
that.
fine with that.
I didn't say that.
I did.
Yep. Will you do me a favor? We're going to use your voice for an intro. Would that be okay? If you could just say, you're listening to Are You Shitting Me?
Are you listening to Are
Nope.
You Shitting Me?
Oh, you could say that. You can spitball and wing whatever you
can go
want.
with
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Are You Shitting Me?
You are listening to.
You, what did I say?
You.
Are you?
Either one. You can just say,
So-
this is Are You Shitting Me?
Wait, what is it?
Are you You wing it. We could do a couple takes on it if you want.
It depends on what you're going to go with.
Yeah.
Their podcast is Are You Shitting Me?
That's Chuck. I'm Brett. Will you do some intro for us?
Yeah, what do you want me to say?
Whatever. You wing it. Just introduce it.
You
Are
need
you
a mic,
shitting
though.
me? Chuck,
You're gonna need a mic.
Brett.
You are listening to. Wait, no, he's not
you
ready.
gotta
Are you
practice.
listening to Are You Shitting Me?
Yeah.
That
You
was
can do
perfect right there.
Do you want to, you can identify yourself if you
Yep,
want.
Chuck.
Say, hey, this is Lisa. You're listening to Are You Shitting Me with Chuck and Brett. Got it? You want me to write it down?
Nah.
Don't change your voice.
You ready?
Yeah, it's recording.
Hey guys, this is Lisa. You guys are listening to Brett and Chuck on Are You Shitting Me?
There you go.
Awesome.
Hey.
See? First try. That was awesome. We had a few more questions. We'll ask a few more questions. If you're game, you're not going to pee your pants or anything, right?
No, I didn't.
He's
It's
still
equipment.
gone.
It's
Wait,
equipment
and then
there
I
yet.
got distracted.
You stopped by the podcast.
He's like, what are you guys doing? He was just like a little lost puppy. He was like, can I be on the podcast?
I was.
See?
I want to be like halfway famous.
We're not even halfway
We
famous.
got a ways to go.
So you
but
can only be
all right,
quarter.
You could be on the
Quarter
rise
famous.
with us, Cameron.
Yeah.
What's your biggest beer-related regret?
Beer
been
is
drinking?
not usually a regret I ever have. It's usually
All right.
when you bring in like hard alcohol.
Okay, so to give us a story on hard alcohol.
My 2 kids.
Two bottles of wine back in the day, Goldschlager. Everybody always says
Mad
like,
Dog.
I can't ever do. What is it called? Jaeger shots? Okay,
Oh, yeah?
I love Jaeger. I love black licorice.
All right.
But Goldschlager was my, like,
That
no
was-
more. I can't.
Okay.
No, I can't do it anymore.
Okay, that's what changed it.
But beer is never a regret. No.
All
Right
right.
on. I like that.
Good enough.
I really like Tangled Roots. They have a great variety, and they change them out seasonally.
Yeah.
Tangled
which
Roots?
I really like. They
Okay.
always have a porter. Love porters. Not a lot of places carry porters. Everybody's IPA. Even today, IPA of the porters.
Yeah, I'm a little sick of IPAs myself. So
IPA is the summer beer, though, according to people.
what? To something. Yeah, the owner of Blind Corners over here, he helped us get in here today.
IPA train is gone. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not a big IPA fan
yeah.
because of the hops.
I could do without the 20 different hops.
Yeah, it just gets too bitter. And especially as you get older, you can't handle it.
It's true. Can't hang like I used to with the beers. I appreciate you joining us.
Yeah,
and
you guys, appreciate it. Pleasure
Yeah.
meeting you.
Good stuff. Thank you.
Be sure to be with us next time for further adventures of...
Are you shitting me?